So my name's Nathan, if you don't know, and I am Paul Schindler's son. I have been with them through their whole journey and their whole love life, let's just say. I've been through all their ups and downs, their roller coasters, their good times, their bad times, everything. I've been through it with them. And I can just tell you, there's nothing I resemble more than their love for each other. And I try to model that through people and who I am in my relationships. I try to resemble the love that they give each other. It truly touches my heart what you guys can do and who you guys are together. And I know that goes for me and a lot of my friends. We always compliment you guys and how much you guys love each other. I'll tell you that.
How's everyone doing tonight? So as Pastor Pop Pop already said, I am Pat, and I'm going to keep this nice and quick so we can get back to drinking. So long story, I am Chelsea's boyfriend. Quick story, I am Pat. Thank you. I came into the picture just shy of 2 years ago, and anyone who knows how close these girls are to their mother ultimately knows that it wasn't long before I was brought home for questioning. Meeting Rebekah was like walking into a Build-A-Bear and thinking everything was fun with rainbows, and then realizing there was a tiger hiding in the corner ready to chew your face off if you ever did anything to their daughter. I'm not honestly sure what had me sweating more, the questioning or that jerk chicken that you fed me, and whoever was around last night knows what I mean. In fact, it was about a whole month I was afraid of you, up until I heard the worst words ever created in, like, the human language. Can you help us move? So on the one hand, I was still trying my hardest to impress you and not be eaten. But on the other hand, you were moving into a third-story apartment with no elevator. Fortunately, I laced up my sneakers and I let the angel on my shoulder take the wheel, because that was when I finally got to meet Paul. Now, Paul was my glimmer of hope, my fellow nerd among the house of fashionistas. He was living proof that once you're able to earn their trust, you get to become part of one of the most caring and supporting groups of people anyone has ever met. Now, in the 2 years that I've known them, there is one story that sticks out among the best. And before I go on, I must warn you that if you are queasy, this does involve Paul wearing tight green spandex, so you can leave if you want. So about a year ago, Rebekah and Paul had what you would call an exciting summer. Not only did they get engaged, but they decided to hightail it out of Maryland and start living the good life down in Myrtle Beach. To help commemorate the move, they had come up with this idea to plan matching outfits for a photo shoot and then gave me full creative control of what to dress them in. Naturally, as a kid born in the 90s and raised on cartoons, it was the Ninja Turtles. So that's what happens. Green spandex, a nice little shirt, and some masks, homemade and everything. Now, if I told you their eyes lit up like Tiny Tim on Christmas morning, it would be an understatement of a year. Not only did they rush to throw the outfits on, but before I knew it, I was watching them running on the beach, screaming the theme song at the top of their lungs and acting like little kids again. And isn't that what the true meaning of love is? Finding someone that you can just be yourself with and act goofy around, knowing that the next morning you get to wake up and annoy them all over again. When I look at Paul and Rebekah, that's what I see. Just two crazy kids out here living life to the fullest, falling in love again each and every day. All joking aside, I know Chelsea just kind of adopted me without asking you, but I am beyond thankful that you've kept me around, welcomed me into your family, and included me in what will undoubtedly be the first of many happy memories as husband and wife. Now, I'm not going to stand up here and hold everyone up any longer because I know you want to keep drinking. But before I end the speech, I wouldn't feel right if I didn't point out how beautiful you are. You look stunning, Mama. And Paul, you clean up nice. Like if James Bond grew a goatee or something like that, you know, fancy. And with that, I ask you all, raise your glasses, please. Chug, 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 chug. No, don't. We got two more, at least.
Okay, I need everyone to bear with me a little bit because I sweat my speech because I had to hide it in my dress. Okay. My name is Emily. For those who don't know me, I am the daughter of this beautiful bride. Yes. It's me. Would like to thank everyone here. I'm sure you've been thanked enough, but I am very thankful for everyone that has taken the time to come down here to celebrate these two. Celebrate love. Hold on. Give me a second. Celebrate love. Celebrate a new forever. Celebrate this pretty amazing couple right here. And congratulations to you both. Okay? So, without further ado, could you give the loudest, the most, all the energy that you can, give a nice round of applause to this amazing couple right here, right? Yes! That's what I want. Yes! Yes! We love it. We love this. Okay. As a new mom myself, I've come to... I'm sorry. It's like super flimsy. I'm so sorry. I've come to a complete different perspective to my mom. A new type of respect for her. Sorry. The liquor's getting to me. All the sacrifices that she's made, all the time we needed that extra love, when the thunderstorms are like super crazy and you just run as fast as you can to her bedroom, looking for that comfort, it's there. It's there. And that's the mom that I tried to be. The person that is your comfort, right? The person that's always there for you when things get hard, right? But as a kid, you don't notice. You don't notice all the bad things that go on. All you know is all the good, all the love that your parents give you, right? Right. So, that's the mom I want to be. The examples, all the tips that you've given me. Whew. It's been such a pleasure to have you as a mom. Again, as a kid, you don't notice all the blood, sweat, and tears you've put in to have the best life you could have. All that. If there's one thing I remember as a kid, is the journey she was on finding the perfect man that could break her walls, that would see her for the prize worth winning. Paul, thank you for being so good to my mom. Thank you. It's been long, but it's so worth it, right? Yeah. You always show up for her. Sorry. For all that you show up for her is just as much as she does for you, okay? I'm sending my mom away to you. We've been the three musketeers our whole life, 27 long years. We've done everything together, everything, until you've come along. So, I know you'll take good care of her. I also told you, no takesy backsies. Okay? But to wrap everything up, here's to you both, and to a happily ever after. Okay?
That was amazing, Bean. Hi, everyone. To those who don't know me, my name is Chelsea. You may be wondering what my relationship is with the bride, and the answer is I mostly know her through work. But she did happen to bring me into the world around 30 years ago. Not long after that, she brought my sister, my best friend, and the thorn in my side into the fold. And we would go on to make the most dynamic of trios. For the sake of this speech, I tried to sum up what it was like to be raised by the resilient woman that is my mom. But it's so much more than a few words, so here are the cliff notes. When I think of my childhood, it has a warm casting glow to it. It sounds like laughter, gossip about boys, music blaring in the car, and it whispers past bedtime. It smells like coffee at 9 a.m. on a Saturday, popcorn at Blockbusters, and Mom's favorite perfume. It looks like blanket forts, curly ruby red hair, and days at the neighborhood pool. It feels like a toasty campfire in the middle of summer, the prickly cold of snow on my skin as we made snowmen, and the comfort of retreating to Mom's bed when thunder got too loud. Yes. One of my fondest memories of us is of us three on a road trip. We had all been chewing on some fluorescent yellow gum. Trident Tropical Twist, am I right? Now, I thought I had mastered the art of flicking one's gum out the window, but that confidence was quickly shattered after my mom noticed something in her peripheral vision. Yes, it was my Trident Tropical Twist gum stuck to the passenger door. We laughed ourselves to tears, and the chuckles fueled us for the rest of the trip. Now, I understand to anyone else here that the story is as simple as they come, but my mom raised us to look out for and appreciate the most mundane of moments, because they might turn out to be memories we cherish for years to come. Now, it always felt like it was just the three of us against the world. Then Paul came into the picture. And then it was the three of us against the world and Paul. Paul may have changed my mom's life for the better, but he certainly affected my sister and I as well. He's expanded our creative abilities. As of now, we probably have about 50 nicknames for him. Paularoni, Paulitas, Paularina, Polly Pocket, to name a few. And I lost my spot. So Polly Pocket. He's strengthened our patience by trying to squeeze in a dad joke or a "that's what he said" punchline in every conversation ever. But most importantly, he's bettered our lives by simply being in it. Paul, you're an example of what it is to be a dedicated partner. You've helped with more moves than I can count. You book it to the grocery store before the last drop of milk can even hit my mom's coffee. And you've also been there when it counted the most. When my mom got sick, you were there in the trenches with us, ready to pick up what my sister and I couldn't, and for that alone, I know my mom is in good hands. Thank you for making it easy. I had 2 tequila shots before this, all right? Thank you for making it easy to let her move states away. And thank you for being your goofy self. I can happily say you are now the Trident Tropical Twist stuck to the car that is our little family. Mom, you look beautiful. This night has been beautiful. Thank you. And I love you guys.